The product was actually developed, in throughout the year in 1995, toward the end of the year. My dad had an amazing conversation with a guy in Canada, and boil it all down, he basically came up with something that was kind of formulated after a common formula that was being used for swine, of all things. And what they had discovered over many years in Canada is that using proper nutritional supplementation in the feed, the swine became a lot calmer, and it saved the farmers a lot of money. So when my dad became aware of that, he decided to try this formulation, as strange as it might seem, on my brother and then eventually on me. So he had access to my brother, and because my brother was still living at home, and they tried him on the formulation. And then after I was released from the hospital again, where I was staying kind of on a save your life mission, when I was released from that hospital stay, my dad talked to my husband, and they decided that I would go and stay with my dad. And so I wrote about this whole thing in my book called A Promise of Hope. And if you want to know all the details about that story, it's kind of high drama, but I think it might really help you to understand why I feel so passionate about this discovery. Because after only a few days of using what at the time was just a wild concoction of liquids and powders and things, but what eventually became the Empower Plus formula, my mind changed about a lot of things. And I won't go into all of the details, but I just want you to know that my life was forever changed that week, because I started to see the connection between my desperate need for nutrition and the way that my brain worked and the way that I saw the whole world. And so from that time, I started healing and eventually made a full transition off of a very heavy combination of treatments from my physician wholly onto what eventually became the Empower Plus formulation.